QuarantineCon 2020
Yes.
rages in here as the coronavirus pandemic rages outside. Wow, I started with a downer. We're live on Twitch, and you might be watching this on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. We're wanting to crank out a little extra content for QuarantineCon, the Arkham horror card game community event that Brian Sandberg has suggested and done a little bit of organization around, which is super cool. Check out rightofseeking.com. I actually checked since we recorded the other videos we recorded tonight. There's no hyphens or anything. It's just rightofseeking.com for more info about that. But not before you watch us play Waking Nightmare. Waking Nightmare. This is my first delve into any of the Dream Eaters campaign because I was waiting for most of it to come out. So here we are.
I've played it once before. This one's great. And the other one's pretty good too, but this one's awesome.
I should say that's Steven.
Hey.
And I'm Brandon. I don't think we did, like, names. That completely derailed me. Yeah, so you're playing Mandy?
Yes, I am playing Mandy with Rogue subclass. 30 card deck. And yeah, kind of trying to maybe draw the whole deck. I have Art Student and Dream Enhancing Serum, so I can have a huge hand size, hold most of the deck in hand. We'll see how it goes.
But then what do you don't spoil it. I don't want to know what you do with it.
Just have it. It just makes me feel comfortable to hold my whole deck in my hand.
Hopefully get clues, ultimately.
Yeah, no, I'll let you get the clues.
I am playing Tony Morgan, I've never played Tony before, other than one standalone we did together once, so Guardian is his off-class, and as far as I can tell, I built a pretty basic-ass Tony deck. I'm planning to shoot bad guys and profit off doing so.
Sounds good.
All right, you've got a wall of flavor text to read us, right, to start off the campaign? Bring it on.
It is Friday, February 13th, 1925. I wonder if that was a Friday the 13th. Oh, wait, it says Friday. Yeah, I don't even have to wonder.
We're off to a good start.
I don't always process what I read. Something odd was happening in Arkham, Massachusetts. Typically, this would not be a surprise to the residents of the dreary New England town. Indeed, Arkham has always been well known for its strange, some would say supernatural, occurrences. The nature of this particular circumstance, however, was anything but typical. It all began in the latest issue of Tales from Nevermore. A writer by the name of Virgil Gray described a journey he had taken in his dreams, a journey he claimed was not a work of fiction on his part. He wrote of a long spiraling staircase, an unbearably hot pillar of sentient fire, a tree that came from the moon, and a curious talking cat, among other things equally difficult to believe. But it wasn't this extraordinary tale that first drew your attention. Soon after Virgil's tale was published, Tales from Nevermore began to receive and publish letter after letter from those who had read Virgil's story and claimed to have experienced the same exact dream. Before long, the Arkham Advertiser picked up the story, and news of this strange phenomenon reached the ears of experts. Virgil Gray was convinced to undergo therapy at the local asylum, and many more who shared in the writer's psychosis were committed as well. The prevailing theory among academics is that Virgil's dream felt so real that he could not separate fact from fiction, and his writing spread his delusions to others like a form of shared hysteria. You remain unconvinced. After all, there is much that is not known about the simple act of dreaming. Medical experts have wildly differing theories on the state of one's brain during sleep. Recently, experts like Sigmund Freud have proposed that dreams are manifestations of one's subconscious desires, fears, or obsessions. Fortune tellers, for their part, have long believed that dreams can be sifted and interpreted in order to tell the dreamer's past or future. But if these theories are true, how can multiple parties, all from very different walks of life, have the same shared experience in their dreams? What if our modern understanding of sleep is all wrong? What if there really is a place our consciousness travels to when we sleep, a land of dreams that exists beyond our waking world? You and your companions have gathered together to get to the bottom of the strange phenomenon. If others in town can travel to another world in their dreams, perhaps you can too. You've recreated the circumstances of Virgil's journey perfectly. If all goes well, half of you will take this trip to the dreamland and back. The rest will stay in the waking world, studying your companion's sleep patterns to ensure nothing goes wrong. So then we separated into two campaigns, yada, yada, yada. And you want to read the intro to Waking Nightmare?
Sure. So wait, which side is Waking Nightmare? This is the side that is not going into the
Yeah,
dream
we
lands?
are the
Okay.
people who are like watching over the people that are dreaming.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds easy.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Okay, scenario 1B, Waking Nightmare. It has been more than 24 hours since your companions fell asleep. Over the course of the past day, your curiosity has slowly turned to concern and then dread. The problems began when one of your friends started to toss and turn violently in their sleep. You snapped to attention and tried to shake them awake, but it was to no avail. You tried everything. Physical contact was no use, and water did nothing but soak their clothes and bed fruitlessly. Even opening their eyelids did not wake them, and in the process, you noticed that their pupils had fully dilated and their eyes were glazed over with a milky white fog. You have no idea what this could mean for your friends. Have they managed to find their way to the land Virgil Gray described in his writings? Or has something more sinister taken root within their minds and bodies? Just to be safe, you decide to take your companions to St. Mary's Hospital. If something ails them physically, perhaps the daughters there can discern what is wrong. Otherwise, you will simply have to watch over them and hope that they return safely to the waking world. St. Mary's is the only hospital in the town of Arkham, and it is a fixture in the uptown neighborhood. You explain the situation to Nurse Greenberg, the head nurse at the hospital, who instructs several other nurses to carry your companions into the emergency ward on stretchers. She tells you with a warm, friendly smile that your friends will be examined by Dr. Mahaswaran, but other than that, you are left entirely in the dark. Hours pass. You hear nothing about the status of your companions. You still have not met with Dr. Mahaswaran, and you are starting to grow impatient. You feel something crawling along your arm, and you instinctively brush it away, and then wonder if it was an insect or a figment of your imagination. You begin to question whether bringing your friends here was the right choice after all. Eventually, you decide to take matters into your own hands. It is late at night, and the receptionist who instructed you to stay in the waiting room is nowhere to be seen. In fact, there are eerily few people roaming the halls of the hospital. With no one to stop you, you sneak off into the emergency ward to find your friends. It does not take long for you to find their room. Your companions lie asleep on clean white cots, their sleep anything but peaceful. They are pale-faced and sweaty. One of them tosses and turns in their sleep, their brow furrowed with pain or worry. Dr. Mahaswaran does not seem surprised by your intrusion. Shivani Mahaswaran, she introduces herself coldly, without looking up from her clipboard. You're the ones who brought them in, right? Before you ask, no, I've never seen anything like this before in my life, she says with a hint of dry impatience. You demand that she tell you everything she knows about their condition and not give you the runaround. With a sigh, she puts her clipboard down and addresses you frankly. Listen, I may be new to Arkham, but I have seen enough inexplicable maladies in this town to fill entire careers in medicine. I understand why you're concerned. Your friends, she struggles to find the right words, they are not simply asleep. It is as if they are hovering somewhere between sleep and unconsciousness, or even death. They are not aware of anything happening around them, but appear to be reacting to some kind of internal stimuli. Without hesitation, you ask if they are dreaming. Dreaming? Dr. Mahaswaran replies. It is unlikely, though it might account for their mannerisms. Honestly, and I know this is not exactly reassuring, none of this makes sense to me, medically speaking. Just then you see a large hairy spider crawling on the chest of one of your friends. Well, that is odd. Dr. Mahaswaran brushes the spider off, and several more emerge from the sheets to take its place. You and the doctor both take several steps back out of pure instinct. You hear heavy footsteps in the hallway outside the emergency ward, and then the lights begin to flicker. Okay, that is more than simply odd. What in the world is going on out there? Dr. Mahaswaran asks anxiously. For just a moment you think you hear one of your sleeping companions whisper something. Are they indeed dreaming? And if so, what does their condition have to do with these strange events? The investigators must decide. Choose one. Convince Dr. Mahaswaran to come with you while you investigate for her safety and yours. Or convince Dr. Mahaswaran to stay with the patients and keep them safe while you investigate. And you've played this before.
Yep.
So I'll make the decision?
Sure.
I feel like...
This is her.
Oh, so it is. Okay. She looks like a Dr. Shivani Mahaswaran.
Mm-hmm.
I think she should probably keep watch over the patients.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to intro 3.
It's over here.
Thanks for that. Yes, of course, their safety is paramount. But do come back and tell me what is going on, please. She shivers. I really hate this place after dark. You nod and venture back into the hospital's waiting room. Recording your campaign log, Dr. Maheswaran stayed with her patients. Is there a campaign log on the back of this? Do we... I didn't think to get a Sharpie or something handy.
It'll be recorded on the internets.
Yeah, I always say that, but then I never go back and watch the video and like have it prepared for the next time we play. All right, but this time, this will be the time that I do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Proceed to setup, which this is actually fun. I think this is the first time that I have not, like, I'm not only playing blind, but you did all the setup.
Yeah.
So I don't even have any spoilers from setup.
Yep.
That's cool. All right, I dealt myself an opening hand, but I'm not mulliganed yet, so let's see. Let's get these three out of here.
And Casey asked if this is a 3 aces pendant spam deck. I will definitely be playing 3 aces, maybe pendant.
Yeah, I think it was
all require XP, I think.
Before we started the recording that you were talking about your Mandy deck, but
Yeah.
you're playing a draw your deck.
Yes,
deck.
yeah. So I have all of the hand size increasers, Dream Serum, and Arcs in it. So should be fun.
Oh yeah.
So
the act is looking for answers. Something is wrong with your companions, and while medical science has come far, it can't account for what is happening to them. You've decided to take it upon yourself to figure out what is wrong and set things right. We need 4 N clues, 8 clues. That's a lot. And the agenda: Halls of St. Mary's. A heavy, ominous feeling haunts you as you explore St. Mary's Hospital. Its halls are eerily dark and empty of everything but the occasional orderly making late-night rounds. Lights flicker, and shadows seem to dart from corner to corner. The hospital's maze of corridors has begun to take on an almost dreamlike haziness. You notice yet another spider crawling up your leg and brush it away, wondering what is causing them to appear so often. Just 2 doom.
Oh, and I messed it up. Should be like that.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have the book.
And we are in the waiting room. The hospital's waiting room is pleasant but boring, with several rows of benches and chairs. Nearby, a short bookshelf is filled with a variety of reading material, most of which you find dreadfully monotonous.
Oh, I was gonna say, let's stick around and read for a little bit, but not if it's dreadfully monotonous.
So it's got 2 clues, 3 shroud. While waiting room is not infested, it gains action. Resign. You flee the hospital, leaving your companions behind. I assume because of the coronavirus, the waiting room is infested.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there weren't like rules that defined infested or anything that we should have read, are there?
I assume that that's like a potential that could happen in a later expansion. You probably don't have to worry about it.
It's probably not happening this scenario. Okay, good.
Yeah, like
good.
Return to Wake and Nightmare. They might have infested there.
Yeah. This is just future-proofing. In case the game adds a mechanic someday of infestation.
Yeah. That makes sense, right?
In the corner of the windows, silken webbing creeps along the glass, spun almost of its own accord. Was that there when you first arrived? Okay, well, let's do this.
Do you need cards?
I won't say no to cards. I'm gonna play several of them, so I could use more.
Like, do you already have a weapon and stuff?
Yes, I have the basics.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a little more money to play everything, but
because I also kind of need money. Why don't I'll go first?
Sure.
So I'll spend 3 to play Old Book Galore. So I could play this. I could use this on myself to try to find like some astounding revelations and get money. I think I probably should because I'm super broke right now. But maybe next turn I'll play it on you. Does that work?
Sure. Yeah.
So I'll do this, and I will look at the top 6 to try to hit an astounding revelation, maybe. So
yeah.
Yep, I got one. Although it was the top 3, so but I will take $2. And then let's grab a research librarian.
So I just noticed that there's like the shot of us is pretty responsive, and then there's a lag on the table shot. That's going to be... I don't know how to fix that live. I'll look into that another time.
So then... So that was 1, 2, 3. I'll play Research Librarian, and I will just find my weakness and get it over with. So you can go.
All right, sweet. I will play an Emergency Cash for 3 resources, putting me at 8, but then spend 6 on Leo DeLuca. So I have 2 actions left. They might just both be to take money so that I can play a gun next turn. I think so. I'll take 2 resources.
Okay.
You're still not done shuffling.
And we don't a lot of shuffling. That's fine. So upkeep, right? $1 and... Ooh, I got my basic weakness, which I have not spoiled for myself.
Oh.
It is Stubborn Detective. So he's a 3/2/2, and he makes me blank, and I'm hoping you can deal with him.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe bet that I can.
All right. So put one of those fancy special Doom on there.
Oh yeah. Let me hang on. Switch back. See if it shows on here. This is the first time I've used the Dream Eater's Doom tokens. They're nice and pink and dreamy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. 1 out of 2 Doom. That agenda's moving soon.
Why don't you take the first one, be the lead?
Okay, sure. Glimpse of the Underworld. A terror revelation. Put Glimpse of the Underworld into play in your threat area. When you would take damage and or horror, take 1 additional damage or horror. It has a fast ability to discard a Glimpse of the Underworld, then take 1 damage and 1 horror. Okay.
Oh, Rotting Remains. All right, that's fine. You know.
Classic.
Classic.
Why are these in the hospital?
There's lots of corpses in hospitals. People die.
They rot though? I mean, I guess they're technically all rotting, no matter what stage.
We're all rotting. -1. That is 1 horror. I think I'll just kill off this Research Librarian.
Yeah, sure. That's what it's good for. We haven't actually gotten the damage and horror tokens out of their bags. Do we not plan to take any?
Yeah, let's not take any.
Okay. No, I think I need to take some now, as I think maybe not taking the damage and horror from Glimpse of the Underworld is good in the late game, but right now I think I just take it and get rid of it.
Okay.
So damage and horror me, please.
Yes. One and 1 for your pleasure.
I see Scott is in here spoiling stairs mechanics.
Yeah, that's like the key mechanic of the scenario.
Not infestation, you promise.
No, that's only in Return to Wake a Nightmare.
Okay. It's on us, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's mostly on you.
I guess, yeah. Sure. I will take a resource first action. Second action, play a Tommy gun.
Okay.
Uses 5 ammo, so let me reach over for these.
Yeah,
Gotta get none of them are on the clue side. If they're on the clue side, then they're not ammo.
Yeah.
They'd be clues.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking I'll spend 1 of them to shoot the Stubborn Detective in his stubborn face.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that puts me up 7-3. That seems good.
Wait. When this guy came out, you could have put a bounty on him. Did you want to put a bounty on him?
Oh, your first time even your weakness?
It's just anytime an enemy spawns, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't think I'll bother.
Oh.
Because I'm going to kill him anyway. I'll save him. I played all my things. I don't need the resources.
All right. You don't need actions or resources. I see how it is.
Oh, that's true. It is fast. Yeah. No, I don't need any of those things. Okay, so spend an ammo. Shoot him in the face. Up by 4.
Yeah, don't miss. Skull. Let's actually read what those are.
I drew the skull and was looking at the screen to see the token rather than look at my own hand, but it has that lag.
Yeah. Well, it's
Anyway.
-1, so you succeed. So
Okay.
Thanks for killing my stubborn detective.
minus-
All my weaknesses have been cleared.
-3 if you're engaged with a staff enemy.
Yeah. Well, there's
Okay.
the hospital staff around.
Yeah, but they seemed to be friendly on the way in.
You have
I have
legal
one action left. Yeah. Do I want to just move? We need a lot more than just those 2 clues. Or do you expect to still be here at the end of your turn?
Probably. I don't think I'm going to
Mhm.
get both these clues, so...
So maybe I'll stick close to you.
Yeah.
You are pretty helpless.
Thanks.
I'll just draw a card.
Okay. So... I'm going to first Old Book of Lore myself, and I'll take 2 out of the 3 cards.
Didn't you say when you read your book to yourself last turn that it would probably be me this turn?
Yeah, but then you seem fine, you know?
Fine, I see how it is. I need to handicap myself and put myself in a little worse position so I get some of the lore.
So do that. Then let's do a dream enhancing serum for 3, and
So now how many cards do you have in your hand?
I still have they all count right
Mm.
now. And then let's investigate with Eureka. So I'm at +3.
Seems good. I actually don't even know the bag composition because you did all this setup. I have no idea.
+1.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
See
good.
that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So let's look through the top 3,
Mm-hmm.
and if I find something that I already have in my hand, I get to draw another card. I didn't find anything I already have in my hand. That's sad. But I will play that. I'll take that.
Okay.
That's me.
All right, that's us. So enemy phase, no enemies, upkeep. I have 1 resource.
Me too.
We're already at 2 out of 2 Doom on Halls of St. Mary's, so unsettling developments. Oh, the camera should be on us for this. There we go. Now they can see how unsettled we are. As you continue to explore the hospital, the oddities you have observed become more and more frequent. Thick, dark cobwebs now cover the corners of every room. Spiders crawl along the walls and the ceilings, emerging from seemingly nowhere and vanishing just as quickly. It is not just your imagination. An infestation of spiders has taken root within the hospital, and not just any spiders. They are larger than average, with long, jagged, barbed legs and great hairy abdomens. Perhaps even more worrying is the complete lack of hospital staff roaming the halls. Aside from several wary and frightened orderlies, you see no other staff members, not even nurses or doctors. Where has everyone gone? Shuffle the set-aside spiders encounter set,
Yep.
and each set-aside a copy of Outbreak into the encounter deck. This is fitting for QuarantineCon.
Shoot. I have 2 encounter sets here. I don't know which one is spiders.
Do they both have spiders in them?
Yeah, one has spiders, one has webs.
Okay, give me a second. I can look up what icon it is.
This is probably the spiders one, but the other one is...
It is the one with the spider, not the webs.
Okay. And not the discard pile? Or the discard pile?
Also the discard pile, yeah.
Okay. I think I might have already included Outbreak, but we didn't draw it, so that's fine.
Fair enough. Okay, and draw the set aside the Infestation Begins story card. You told me there would be no infestation.
All right. Well, you know, like maybe this
Just a little.
just beginning.
Just a little infestation. And resolve its text. Okay. The infestation begins. Place 1 damaged token on the location with the most clues. Okay. That would be the only location we've revealed at this point, which is the waiting room.
So I think they're calling us failures for only revealing one location.
For the remainder of the scenario, damage tokens on locations represent the spreading infestation. Each location with a damage token on it is an infested location. Create a separate bag consisting of the following tokens. Skull, tablet, 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 cultist, cultist. Did you do that already?
Yep.
Damn, you're on it. Alright. If you do not have a second bag, use a cup, bowl, or other opaque container. That is a useful tip, I guess.
Yeah.
This is the Infestation Bag, and these are Infestation tokens. They are not Chaos tokens. That is a powerful bag. We put Chaos tokens in, Infestation tokens come out. Huh. Some abilities will instruct the players to make an Infestation Test. An Infestation Test may cause the infestation to spread to other locations or endanger investigators at infested locations. To resolve an infestation test, an investigator must reveal a random infestation token from the infestation bag. I have never said the word infestation so many times in a short period of time.
That might be prepping you for the weeks ahead.
That is an infection, not an infestation. Thank you. Resolve its effects for that token as indicated on the other side of this card. Flip this card over and place it next to the scenario reference card. So we have the infestation tests reference card, which uses these results only when revealing infestation tokens from the infestation bag. That is probably more than I have said that word in my entire life up to this point. All right.
So I think the key thing here is it's like Arkham 3rd Edition. When you take it out, you don't put it back in. So you'll eventually draw everything.
Oh.
Yeah. I do not believe it ever tells you to put it back in.
Okay.
That's how I played it before. Investigator must reveal a random infestation from the investigation bag, resolve the effects for that token.
But does reveal not imply put it back in? Because it doesn't say remove. It says
they
reveal.
all say set this token aside.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right. Oh, so the tablets all just get set aside, and the skulls and the cultists do other stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We can handle this.
No problem.
Oh, new agenda. Agenda 2A, the infestation spreads. A monstrous presence has infested St. Mary's. It lies inside the walls and watches you from all sides. In mere minutes, it has spun thick, sticky webbing throughout each of the rooms you visit. The lights are either flickering or out across the hospital, and some of the more advanced medical machinery is broken and covered in cobwebs. Forced, at the end of the Mythos phase, make an infestation test. Alright. Cool. Cool.
Yep.
And we've got an encounter card each.
Yep.
Hey, it's Outbreak. Hazard. Revelation. Perform an infestation test. If you are at an infested location, treat each tablet you reveal as a skull instead. Oh, that's bad. Oh, these are naked tokens. There's no capsules. I was like, why do these feel weird? It's a tablet, so I've got to treat it as a skull, which says, set this token aside, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a spider enemy, and spawn it at the infested location nearest to any investigator. What kind of spiders do we have in here? Swarm of spiders. Oh, the corrupted orderly is a staff and a spider. Oh god, this is some alien shit.
Oh, wait, corrupted orderly should not be in there. Never mind. That's my bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not corrupted yet. Don't worry about it.
What about the suspicious orderlies? Because it actually went
Sus-
out of its way to say that the halls were quiet.
Yes, there are suspicious orderlies.
Okay. Here's another corrupted.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's probably going to be
A swarm of spiders.
a swarm of spiders. I think that's... Oh, and the spider of Lang. That looks awful. Okay. Swarm of spiders it is.
Okay.
Remind me how Swarming 2 works.
So, you put the bottom 2 cards of your deck under it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's extra lives, but your excess damage can go directly to hitting those swarming cards.
Okay.
So, like, if you can do 3 damage, you can kill them all at once.
Oh, so you can split damage kind of in between the 3 enemies that they basically are. Okay.
And I believe if you put a bounty on it, that you'll get the extra action for attacking any of it.
I definitely am going to put a bounty on this. If only because now I'm pretty broke and could use the money.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
And
Well,
I still have to draw one.
Yeah.
I draw a swarm of spiders. Shoot. So that has to engage me, right?
Yes.
Do you want to put a bounty on this one as well?
Yeah, and I guess, like, spiders that I drew, I put them on the location, but they were going to engage one of us, will choose me. Yeah, I'll put a bounty on them, too.
Okay. Alright. Why don't you go first?
Why do I have to go first? No, it's fine, it's fine. Just camera. Time to shoot a Tommy gun at some spiders, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, it awkwardly... Because I'm only doing 2 damage per attack. It's awkward because they both are 3 hit points. It's kind of, right?
I mean, you can always punch. Like, you're 5 to 1 when you punch.
Oh, you're right. I can't punch. Okay. That is very true. Do I... No, because we'll have 5 actions. I could just save my ammo and just Tommy gun and 4 punches to kill everything. I think I feel pretty good about that. Yeah. Well, let me start with a gunshot.
Yeah, make sure you hit it.
Yeah, I'll shoot the gun at your head. I mean, the spider on your head.
Sure.
Steven is going to grab another beer, by the way. He just kind of unceremoniously left the shot. All right, just hold still so I can shoot this spider.
All right.
-1. Hit it.
He's like William Tell, right? Wasn't he
Yes.
about like he has a spider on his head and someone shot a Tommy gun at him?
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. So 2 damage to swarm spiders. Here are your 2 cards back. And do I get my bounty now since I killed some enemies? Technically, how do bounties interact with swarms?
Honestly, I forget. Just kill him and then you'll be fine.
Some good entertainment. We can
Yeah.
look up the swarm rules. Let's see. Each swarm attacks separately. When a swarm is defeated, any excess damage can be dealt to others. To be honest, I think I have to, like, because they are treated as separate enemies, I put the bounty onto one of those. If I wanted to get, like, the free action targeting it, I needed to do that, right?
Maybe.
I think. Or, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. I can say I put it here, because this always stays out last, right? It's actually, like, 3 copies of this card.
Yeah.
But...
I mean,
okay, so yes, I think I killed one with the bounty on it. Short story.
Yeah.
I'll take it as a resource. There's 1 left. So now keep holding still. You've been doing so good. I'm just gonna punch the spider on your shoulder. That's the one. Yep. All right. Oh no!
No. Bad idea.
+1. Okay.
All right.
So
Good idea.
spider punched. Oh, that's dead.
That was 2 out of 5 actions.
Yeah, I still have a giant spider swarm all over me. And yeah, I don't have anything else I terribly want to do with this turn, so I'm just going to punch each of them and save the ammo. So spider punch number 1 will target the one with a bounty on it. -4 passes.
Yeah?
So...
Yep. Or I guess you can just kill one.
Yeah. One of the. This goes back on the bottom of my deck or gets discarded? What happens when a card
Bottom of the deck, pretty sure.
And I take that as a resource.
Oh yeah, Casey says you can put a bounty on each one if you want.
Oh, interesting.
No, but you only get one
free action. Yeah, I want to save some bounties. So attack, punch another one. -1 punches it. 5th action, punch one more time. 0 punches that. All right.
All right.
That was a very spiderific turn.
All right. So let's do. I'm gonna old book of lore myself. I'm going to look through. Unless you really need a card. I know I said I was going to give you a card.
But you said I'm used to it now. You say it every time.
Exactly.
I'm not falling.
Why should I ever tell the truth? So I'm gonna look at 3 and draw 2. Okay, these are real good cards. I'll take these 2. None of which I already have, but you know that's all right. So then I'll. Wow, I just noticed Dream Enhancing Serum is a spell slot for some reason.
Yeah, it is an arcane slot.
Why? Like, how is that a spell? But
it's not. Well, yeah, it's not a spell. It's just arcane, which doesn't really explain anything. Maybe it's just because it kind of numbs you, it's like NyQuil. You're a little drowsy. You couldn't really juggle 2 spells and this.
All right, so then I'm at play a magnifying glass. So I'm up to 6. And I'll investigate.
Wait, I just got it. It's science rated. It's saying that science and magic are basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Science and spells.
That one.
Ooh, that elder thing says -X. X is the number of infested locations.
Right, -1.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we're done.
It's round 3 and you have 2 clues. What are you even doing over there?
Reading my book. That's great.
We haven't left the waiting room. I feel like this is meant to be done a little faster.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
At least I got through all my weaknesses.
I mean, is that better? Is that more or less impressive than my having not drawn any?
It seems like an amateur move to not draw any.
Alright, 1 doom out of 6. Dissonant voices. Ah, man, no assets or events this turn. Okay.
Threads of reality. Attach to the non-permanent, non-weakness asset you control with the highest printed cost. So one of these. Mm-hmm. It basically blanks it, and then I can, as an action, discard an asset you control to discard it.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well, that's interesting. It holds your presumably best one hostage until you spend an action and sacrifice your worst one.
I'll blank old book of lore.
Okay. You're really never giving that to me. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
You drew all your cards and you're like, all right, I'm done.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. So no assets or events definitely changes my turn. I feel like I should explore.
Yeah. There's no explore deck though.
The experimental therapies word is connected to something we don't have on the table.
Mm-hmm. I guess maybe that means we should save it for later.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's scary. I don't. Let's go to the emergency room. Sure, everything is calm and nice in there.
Mm-hmm.
You peek into the emergency ward and find several other rooms besides the one where your companions are being kept. The room contains the aftermath of what must have been a gruesome admission. Splatters of dried blood cover the mattress in the center of the room, and medical supplies, bandages, gauze, and syringes litter the floor. While you're in the emergency room, each of your skill tests gains +1 difficulty for each card committed to it. Okay, so basically just don't bother committing only 1 icon.
But it's only 2 shroud. You might... Even Tony could maybe get a clue there.
Yeah, that's accurate. And I sure can't play cards, so... I think that's mostly what I'm going to do, is spend the rest of my turn trying. So I'm at +1 on the test. I have 3 actions left.
Skulls pass. And a lot of
And it's a skull.
Yeah,
minus
nice.
1. Alright, got a clue?
Yeah, other things also pass. Cultists, not great.
That'll be fine. -3. Fail that one. It's fine. I got 1 more.
Yeah.
Elder thing.
That passes.
The number of infested locations, it passes.
Nice.
I've now caught up to you in clues, Miss Seeker. What the
Alright.
hell are you doing with yourself? Alright.
Alright. So the records office says a plaque next to the door reads a plaque next to the door to this room reads records. Underneath that, another sign warns staff only. I am going to shortcut there. Because why not?
Okay.
It is
Whoa.
3 shroud, 4 clues, for 3 actions.
Victory 2 on it.
If you are not engaged with any enemies, 1 at a time, take 4 basic investigate actions. That actually sounds pretty good.
That's the triple action is...
Yeah.
Huh.
So
And shelves of folders line the walls of this room. And for some strange reason, they are completely waterlogged. You notice that the ceiling has partially collapsed due to mold and rot, and water drips from the ceiling onto the floor. Webs stick to your shoes with every step you take. This art's pretty good. It's just a highly detailed, very soggy records room. I approve.
So you are making fun of the amount of clues I've gotten, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take 4 investigates.
You have... Oh, because you shortcutted there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. It's almost like you knew what you were doing.
Almost. So 6 versus 3. -2, so I got a clue. 6 versus 3. 0, so I got a clue. 6 versus 3. -3, so I got a clue.
Yep.
And with the last one, what's perception? Because why not?
Okay.
So 8 versus 3. -3.
I seriously don't know what's in the bag.
There's one -4.
Is there a -4? Okay.
Yeah.
No -5s.
And then I draw a card. And the card I drew, I already have. So I will reveal both copies and draw a card.
You're playing 2 of Watch This, so between us, I think we have 4 Watch Thises.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why not?
We are a party of show-offs.
Yep.
We have 8 clues between us. Do we want to look for answers?
I think we might as well wait till, because my turn's over. So we might as well wait
and
till
I've
we get
gone
next
too.
week.
Yeah, end of the round advancement is never wise. Okay, Dissonant Voices is gone. Upkeep.
You know, see, I have 9 cards, but the second watch this does not count, so, you know.
Oh, that's true. I'm up to 7 because I haven't played anything in a while. I have a lot of events that arguably shouldn't be in my deck. But here they are. Okay. Doom number 2 out of 6 on the Spreading Infestation. And I drew Another Glimpse of the Underworld. It amplifies my damage or horror until I take a damage or horror.
That sounds like a Queen song or something, like Another Glimpse of the Underworld.
I bet Glimpse of the Underworld is the name of a song somewhere.
I drew the Spider of Lang.
It's not unique. You drew a Spider of Lang.
Yes, you're right. I drew a Spider of Lang. Would you like to bounty that?
I think I just might.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not going to fight it.
Oh, so you're gonna... So it's not a hunter. How likely are you to evade it?
Maybe I could evade it?
Because we could just leave it there forever?
I guess, yeah. Yeah.
You've got how many cards did you say you have in hand? Like 14? You probably have some utility icons.
He does add swarm cards to each swarm spider's enemy in play.
Mm.
And then if there are no swarm spider's enemies in play, you spawn one. So he's not.
Oh.
He's not great to leave there.
Oh. All right, we should probably kill that then.
What?
That's not when it attacks. That's just when the enemy phase ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does not require him to be, active.
Yeah. Although it swarms. Wait, are they hunters? They're not hunters. It spawns it at its location with no swarm. Yeah, no. It spawns it at its location. Who cares about that?
All right. Hopefully, I'll be able to evade.
Well,
I might. There's a decent chance I can. I have some skill cards in play. I've got those 2 watch lists that both have a wild icon.
yeah. I don't know. Should I just come kill it? What else am I doing? I could explore the experimental ward. All of this conversation is to answer, am I putting any bounties on the Spider of Lang? So, I guess I'll just go kill it, even though... The problem is, I'm using 2 out of my 3 remaining ammo, and I don't have any more weapons in hand. So that's why I'm considering non-murder options. But what are the odds that I will regret this? I would say high. So, alright, let's just go do it. I'll put a bounty on it. Alright. Fine. Alright, then I'll go first.
Sure.
And move
1,
twice. I'll just go ahead, actually, while it's my turn, and clear a glimpse of the underworld, taking another 1-on-1. I'm not putting...
Put him on.
I'm not putting it on Leo because I haven't seen enough of the scenario to be confident that there's not like ally damage in horror. Yeah. When we get a little closer, I'll start putting it on him. Okay, so Spider of Lang is 3 fight, and I'm shooting, and I'm getting 7 with my Tommy gun, so that feels pretty good. So okay, so I'm gonna take my additional action to attack it now with the Tommy gun ammo. -4, but we said it was 7 versus 3, so that hits.
Nice.
2 damage. We'll do it again. +1. Okay.
Nice. Thanks.
Dead. I'll take that as a resource. So I moved, attacked, but one of those attacks was free, so I have 1 action still left. I guess I'll just move back to the waiting room.
Not a ton of reason to be at the Rector's office.
Yeah. You are up.
Alright, so I will action 1, move to the waiting room. Action 2, move to the experimental therapies office, or ward. A sign over the hallway reads experimental therapies. You're not sure what sort of remedies the staff at St. Mary's experiment with, and you're not sure you want to know.
Seems like you want to know because you're barging in.
So it's
hey, oh wait. Were we going to advance the act?
Oh, yeah.
Or should we just wait another round on that at this point?
Yeah, at this point, like, whatever.
Alright. So when you investigate experimental therapies ward, take 1, you may take 1 horror, so that it gets -2 shroud for the investigation. It has 4 clues in it. This room is filled with beds, each one surrounded by partitioned curtain. High-tech machines sit next to each bed, ready to administer all sorts of radical treatments. Another victory, too. I had heard this about the Dream Eaters campaign, that it really amps up the XP since they're half-length campaigns.
Yep.
So I am seeing that here.
Alright, I will... Let me play Practice Makes Perfect.
Are you, like, investigating, or...?
Yes, I'm investigating.
Okay.
I guess I have to do that as well. And I will do 2 out of 9, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll play a deduction. And there's no other practiced. Darn.
Bummer.
I wonder, is there any in the top next 3? There totally is. I should have. Well, no, it's fine. And then I'll play a deduction from my hand.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 3 clues on the line here.
And when I draw the deduction, I draw another card from Dream Eating Enhancing Syrup. because I reveal my deduction.
But you didn't draw it yet. You only get the deduction for practice makes perfect if you're successful.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe I won't.
Also, it says add that skill to your hand. Does that trigger draw?
Oh.
I don't think you drew it. I think you added it to your hand.
Yeah, you're right.
Not to like shut down your cool combos as you're on my side, but I'm pretty sure you're cheating.
This is pretty competitive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're winning with your 6 clues to my 2 because you're cheating.
Alright. So I'm currently 7 to 3, 7 to 4. Minus 1, so I get 2 clues. So yeah, so I add it to my hand.
You ended up playing both deductions, right? Or did you not?
I did not. So it goes to my hand, but does not count against my hand size limit because I have no deduction in hand. So yeah. And that's my turn, because I moved, and investigated.
Oh, you only do 3 things?
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I mean, it makes me a bazillion clues, but you know.
Bazillion.
So
I've killed a bazillion spiders, if that's what a bazillion is.
So I'm only at 10 cards, so my hand size is fine.
Fair enough. All right, Doom number 3 out of 6. Let's maybe advance the action this time.
Maybe someday.
Whispers of Hypnos. Huh. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't. Are there 2, like, 2 ancient ones at play here? It makes sense with the 2 campaigns, but I knew Atlaknacha, however you say that, was a big bad. But this is the Art of Hypnos, like literally the Art of Hypnos from Eldritch Horror on this card. Anyway, it's a terror and it says peril. Revelation, choose a skill. For the remainder of the round, each investigator gets -2 to the chosen skill. You cannot choose a skill that has already been chosen by a copy of this effect this round. No god or demon could have aspired to discoveries and conquests like those which we planned in Whispers.
Casey's giving comments, but it's peril, so you're not allowed to look at the stream.
Fair point. It seems like... I was going to say I haven't seen any willpower tests. I did on Rotting Remains. Alright, we don't need agility. Let's lower agility. Alright, mine becomes 0.
Casey's comment was reduce intellect, make Mandy work for it.
Oh.
Alright, I got a suspicious...
Thanks for that, Casey. Actually, I kind of like that idea in retrospect.
I got a suspicious orderly. It's a hunter. It cannot attack, be attacked, or be dealt damage. While it's engaged with you, you cannot investigate.
Oh, so it's the card that you need agility for after we reduced agility.
Well, you could just engage it. Oh, do you want to put a bounty on
it? But I can't kill it, so no?
Well, but it would let you, as a free action, engage it every... like...
It's free to engage it? Oh, to engage or fight an enemy. Interesting. I guess it's a weird use of a bounty. This poor man has done nothing wrong for there to be a bounty on his head.
Look, you just need to go, like, engage him in conversation.
Okay, let's...
Oh, should we advance?
1 second. Okay, I was just looking at the way, reading some of my cards to see how they interact with a, like, 0 fight, 0 hit point enemy. Or not 0, but null. Null fight, null hit point. Yeah, let's advance. I'll spend 2 of mine.
So it's how many clues total? 8?
Yeah, so you need 6 of yours.
We'll spend 6 as, like, the person who's, you know, carrying the weight here.
Yeah. A promising lead. From hospital records and snippets of hushed conversation, you are able to glean that there was recently another patient in the hospital, whose condition closely mirrored that of your friend's. After being comatose for weeks, the patient abruptly and inexplicably awakened just this morning. Baffled, the doctors have quarantined the patient somewhere in the basement of the hospital, below the eastern ward. Set aside stairwell and basement door look. Oh, the stairs mechanics are...
Yeah.
are approaching. Yeah, put the set aside stairwell and basement door locations into play. I'm gonna count on you for that, since I don't know what's going on. If this is Agenda 2 or 3, make an infestation test. Oh, if this is Agenda 1, immediately advance to Agenda 2. So if you get 8 clues in less than 2 rounds, then bravo, your prize is advancing the agenda.
Someone asked infestation tests. Oh, you know what? Shit, we have been missing at the end of every round.
Oh, shoot.
You do an infestation test? I think we've missed 2 of those, right?
I mean, we can see it's actually probably... Oh, yeah. 1, 2, we're in the 3rd round. So, yeah, an infestation test was a special bag of tokens that we test that can spread this infestation, which is this damage token currently in the waiting room.
I think we've missed 2.
Yeah, so let's do a total of 3 right now. Because we missed 2.
Well,
and
no.
Let's
do 2, and then do the Mythos cards, and then do the 3rd one.
No, but this agenda is making us do 1.
Oh, it is?
Or, sorry, this act. Yeah. If it's Agenda 2 or 3, make an infestation test.
Okay, cool.
So we have 2 from the 2 rounds that have passed, and 1 for the act.
Cultist is...
Set this token aside. Choose a location connected to an infested location. That location becomes infested. Then, if there are 2 or more cultist tokens set aside, return all set aside tokens. I was wondering how they went back in the bag. Okay. Okay.
Alright, and then 2nd one?
Yep.
Tablet is nothing.
Tablet's nothing.
3rd one... Skull is spawn a spider, I think.
Yeah, search the encounter deck and discard power for a spider enemy and spawn it in the infested location nearest to any investigator, which would be in me, or on me, in the waiting room. Let's try... Let's just do the last swarm of spiders that's in the encounter deck. I don't think I'm going to waste a bounty on this.
Fair enough.
Because I don't have that much to do.
You're going a little bit low.
A little low on bounties, and I'm high on resources, so... Okay.
Fair enough.
It does get swarms of 2. Okay. That was that before we did anything this round?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, we did the. Did we just do the Mythos phase, but we just forgot that part?
No, that was advancing the act. We did the Mythos phase, and then we advanced the act.
Yeah.
So it's the Investigator phase now.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing?
So you need to deal with this and this.
Oh. Damn orderly. I'm so mad that I have a decorated skull in my hand that I had forgotten how great that is with swarming stuff, or at least how many counters it'd be getting. Whether I'd be finding the time to remove them is another story. But I'm so mad that another swarm of spiders is out and I don't have that. Really, you expect me to evade that, huh? You know I'm a lot more about killing than evading.
I mean, I could. Why don't you go first? And like worst case scenario, I can evade this.
All right, let's just demolish these spiders. I use my last Tommy gun ammo and a vicious blow.
All right, nice. Yeah.
I'm testing 1,000 to 1.
Yep.
And
the math checks out.
-3. We're good for 3 damage. All the spiders are dead. Second action, I'll move down to the experimental therapies ward. To evade that, it takes both of my other actions?
You do not need to evade. Just
engage it and then...
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, just carry it with me.
It just makes it so you can't investigate.
Oh, yeah, I had no... Well... I have some... what's the... I don't... Alright. I have followed, which is an investigate action. Alright. Fine. I'll evade it for free, actually, because of the bounty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Or engage it for free, yeah.
Yeah, what did I say?
Attack, move, free, so you have 2 left.
2 left.
You can go to the stairwell. I'm going to go there, so...
I think I will.
Probably.
Oh, there's a lot of basement doors.
Yes, but you have to be at the stairwell. get them.
But, okay. And the way this was worded didn't make it sound like... Yeah, it's not clear from the wording that there are 3 basement doors. That is new information to me now that I look over there. Alright. Stairwell. Through an unmarked door in the hall behind the experimental therapies ward, a dark staircase leads deeper into the hospital. Ooh. Oh god, it shows a wheelchair that has fallen down the stairs. That's grim. After you enter stairwell from a non-basement location, move to a basement location, then test agility 4 if you fail, take 2 damage. Oh, I fall down the stairs too.
Well, it's not a forced reaction, but if you would like to, you
can
attempt.
So like I can sprint down the stairs, but risk
Exactly,
falling.
yeah. So I believe, were our fans requesting that? I think so.
What? When? Why? No. That sounds terrible.
I'm pretty sure Scott was requesting a stairwell sprint.
But my agility is 2. You wouldn't want me to take 2
Yeah,
damage.
but you have plenty of HP. I don't know.
But what if I fell?
Then it would be funny.
Sounds awful. What if I just got the clues?
That's ridiculous. Who does that?
Oh, we haven't read the new act.
Oh, yeah.
What are we even doing? Search for the patient. You need to learn where this mysterious patient is being kept. If you can find them and speak with them, perhaps they can provide some answers about what is happening to your friends. Objective is if an investigator controls Randolph Carter, advance. Okay, so there's actually no inherent use for clues, but maybe clues are involved in taking control of him because there's clues on this location and if this wasn't accessible before, so there's got to be a use for them.
It's also a victory point.
Yeah. Alright, you know, I'm a high roller. I got monies. I'm going to stay here.
Okay.
Not fall down the stairs.
I mean, Scott would be disappointed, but...
He says LOL true colors revealed, but I'm not getting quite what he means.
Maybe me trying to convince you to fall down the stairs. Probably what it means.
It is a competition, I guess, from the way you're behaving. Alright. Intel report. Paying the extra 2 to discover 2 clues at my location.
Okay.
Boom. Victory point secured. Let's see. I moved, fought.
No, you
No,
fought,
I fought, moved, engaged for free, moved, investigated. So I've taken my 4 plus my free. Okay, I'm done.
Cool.
You can sprint down the stairs.
All right. No problem. I'm going to take a resource.
I don't know if you did that intentionally, but you lined up the basement doors great below the picture-in-picture there.
Oh, yeah. So, first take a resource,
Mm-hmm.
then spend 3 for a Grizzly Totem. Then I'll play a deduction using Grizzly Totem. So that puts me at 8 to 4,
Sweet.
I believe.
Yeah, for both clues. You want to take a horror to reduce the shroud?
Skull is fine.
-1 right now.
Okay.
Oh, but this suspicious orderly is making mine -3s.
Ooh, yeah.
Hope you're happy.
All right, that's me.
You don't seem unhappy.
I do not.
I love how my turn was like 20
minutes.
20 minutes. I like said 10 and 12 and ended up sounding like 20, but yeah, like 12 minutes and yours was 1.
All right.
Okay, no enemies that do anything, so upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
4 out of 6 doom on the infestation spreads. Let's get a look at our lovely faces for the encounter cards. Threads of reality. Oh, I attach this to the non-permanent, non-weakness asset I control with the highest cost. That's Leo. Oh, that's my 45 Thompson with no ammo left. I have like the 2 most expensive assets in the game right now. That's great. Okay.
Locked door attached to location with the most clues.
That's nothing.
There are no locations with the most clues.
How about the records office?
Sure. Damn, that was like the 2 easiest mythos I've ever seen in my life.
That was real smooth. Okay.
Good job taking both those clues.
Yeah, right? Although, even if there had been a locked door there, Wait, does locked door say you can't discover clues or you can't investigate? Cannot be investigated, so I still could have intel
Oh,
reports
that's
to
true.
get 'em.
Okay. Do you want to go first and just check out the landscape?
I would love to. Yes. I really need to be drawing cards though to find a new weapon.
Sure. Well, you have a lot of action. You could move once and then.
Yeah, let me start before anything
Or
crazy
draw
happens.
cards
I'm gonna
first.
get my decorated skull down because that makes my draw actions essentially better if I get some charges on it. So first action, decorated skull.
Yep.
Second, I choose door number 2.
Okay.
One of several unmarked wooden doors in the cold, musty basement of St. Mary's Hospital. It is the operating room. This room seems to have abandoned mid-surgery. Or seem to have been abandoned mid-surgery. On the operating table lies a deceased patient completely covered in a thin sheet, save for the
Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
spindly spider-like legs emerging from the patient's body. You were saying?
Oh, we forgot to infest.
We always forget to infest. All right, infest us.
Man, we try so hard to cheat, and our fans just,
Oh yeah, thanks a lot, Casey.
tablet isn't that
See,
thing.
nothing even happened. Our cheating was harmless.
Yeah.
All right, for 2 actions in the operating room, choose an investigator at your location and test intellect 4. If you succeed, heal 3 damage from that investigator. If you fail, deal 1 to that investigator. We were just on the... I think by the time this is on YouTube, it'll be up. But on our video from earlier this week, we were just panning the medical textbook.
yeah.
The ratio on this is quite a bit better. Heal 3, damage 1 instead of damage, or heal 1,
It
damage
is
1.
2 actions, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I like this better. Not that I'm going to do it because I have 3 intellect.
But it is a 2 shroud, so maybe you can get the clear. Oh no, you can't because it's just sort of.
Yep, can't investigate. Man, I feel like these would be brutal in true solo.
I guess you could try to evade it for free. There's not that much downside.
It's not free to evade it. It's only engage or fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it probably, despite it giving me a free engage action, was probably not the best use of my bounty.
Yeah, I guess. What kind of asshole convinced you to do that?
That traitorous one. But I am up by 1 on that investigation.
But you can't.
Let's do this.
You cannot investigate.
Damn it. You're right.
Oh,
I guess I'll just keep exploring. Are they connected to each other?
You could intel report
They're
it.
not.
If you have an intel report, you could intel report it.
I think I would rather do that at a higher shroud.
It's 2 victory points though.
There's 2 victory points on there?
Yeah.
For 2 clues at 2 shroud?
Yeah.
What the?
I didn't make the rules.
What? This campaign is just showering you in victory points.
Oh wow, Scott is giving you massive amounts of shit for being afraid to use the stairs.
The linchpin mechanic that holds the scenario together. I am so sorry for not engaging with the stairs mechanic. Would it help if I went back up the stairs and then did it?
No, you cannot trigger it from a basement. You have to be coming.
That's
from
why I'd have to go all the way back up and then down.
Super efficient use of actions.
I've got a lot of actions. I've got actions to spare. Okay. I have exactly the amount to pay for another intel report, so I will.
Right, yeah.
Paying to get both clues.
Cool.
So I'm back to being our main cluever. And I've now... I hate that word. Why am I saying that word? I've railed against this before. I hate cluever. I started in the stairwell. I moved. I intel reported. That's it.
Hmm?
I'll move back.
Yep.
Check out one more room. No, I played the decorated skull, so I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You are up. You may be hearing the dogs at the door.
Alright.
There's not just spiders, but there's hounds tonight.
So I'll go here.
Run down the stairs.
Yeah. So the people demand a sacrifice. So I will move to a basement location.
hang on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you increasing your odds this at all?
Oh.
I have a skill card I'd like to put in if you were going to make this actually likely to pass.
Wait. Should we put in, how many watch this can we put in?
I don't have watch this. I was going to put in quick thinking.
Ooh, wait. I'll put in a quick thinking as well. And I'll put in an occult evidence.
All right, so we've got +5, and how much are you going to wager on watch this? I guess you only have one resource.
Damn, I only have one resource.
Maybe take back watch this.
Sure, yeah.
I think
Alright.
2 quick thinkings and watch this and an occult evidence is enough. You're at
Famous last words.
You're at 7-4 on the test.
All right. Yeah. Four cards to ride some stairs seems good.
Yep.
Oh, Grizzly Totem. So then.
Oh, so we're at +4.
Ooh.
Elder Sign.
Elder Sign. So I get $2. I get to look at the top 3, right?
You do.
Cool. I'll take a Dream Enhancing Syrup. I'll draw it, and then I'll draw another card because I have a Dream. Or wait, no. It's only if you have a copy in your hand. Just kidding. I'll instead take a Dream Diary. Reveal that I have a Dream Diary. With the Dream Enhancing Syrup, so I will not take it. And then I get to draw another card.
Scott's pointing out
Yep.
in the chat, didn't quick thinking get tabooed to 1 per test?
Oh, that's true.
You take yours back. I want the action.
Yeah. But I do...
Oh no, the taboo police is after us. Oh no, they're not FF. If there are taboo police, they're not FFG because they would have been laid off.
But I do, yes.
But I do believe in the taboo police, and I may have incurred their wrath.
Alright, so I get to draw another card. Cool.
So you actually, I think, speaking of cheating, you were supposed to move before that test. It's actually quite clear on that. So which basins are you going into? And hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. The morgue.
Oh wait, hold on. It's move, then test. So actually, it had to be me that played the quick thinking.
Oh, I couldn't put mine in. Alright. I think the cheating is all sorted now. Okay.
Alright. So
it's like the person in the morgue with you is the one who can help with this test to not fall down the stairs. That doesn't strike me as quite right. All right.
So wait, that was my first action.
Yeah.
Right?
So while you
and I had a quick thinking, so I still have 3 actions left.
I'm gonna read this card.
Yep.
Its flavor text is that doesn't look human. It's the morgue. As an action, test willpower 3. If you succeed, discover 1 clue at this location. If you fail, take 1 horror. It had a shroud of 5 with its 2 clues. Forced. After the last remaining clue is discovered, make an infestation test. That sucks.
Okay. But it's 2 clues. Let's see. So I actually use this. Wait, no. How do I? No, I think this goes back. I think this is automatic.
What the hell are you doing over there?
I'm cheating heavily. No, that was I had considered drawing Dream Enhancing Serum. I realized I would not get the extra draw from it because you have to have the other card in hand to not play. So 5 Shroud. I'm currently 6. So I will commit deduction. Then I'll be 7 versus 5. There's still only one thing infested, huh? And
with the starting one plus 1.
2.
Yeah,
2. So plus 2 is pretty good.
Oh yeah, because the skulls are minus. No, the elder things are -2 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And skulls are -1. Yeah. Okay, you'll probably get this.
-1. Got them both.
Nice.
So I make an infestation check. I think that's guaranteed to be the last cultist.
No, there's a tablet in the bag too.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's 4 tablets.
So just draw the tablet. Yeah.
No problem. So that was only my second action.
Also, that was pretty sweet how you pulled that out of the bag and like dropped it onto it. I can't even do it when I try. How did you bounce it on the side?
For my third action, I will come back up here.
Okay. So presumably, Randolph Carter, our objective, is in the one unrevealed location.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't know how to continue this. Okay.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
I go up to 9 cards, but I'm fine because I have 2 dream diaries.
Okay. Doom 5 out of 6 on the infestation spreads. Night Terrors. Revelation. Put Night Terrors into play in your threat area. I forgot to change the angle. There's our Mythos angle. After you fail a skill test, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each weakness revealed this way and remove the other cards from the game. Action of Night Terrors in your threat. Night Terrors is in your threat area. Test willpower 4. After this test ends, discard Night Terrors even if you fail. Oh, but it can trigger its own force ability if you fail that. I see.
Yep.
Weird. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Rotting Remains. Some 3 will. I don't actually have any damage or horror yet.
Yeah, you're fine.
But you know what? I have 2 dream diaries, so maybe I'll commit dream diaries plus a Grizzly Totem to be +2.
I mean, now I could put quick thinking in this and take a mid-mythos action.
Yeah, should we do that? And then I'll do watch this.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, there's the quick thinking.
Let's gamble 3.
Okay.
So that I did 3. I did +3, including Grizzly Totem. You did +4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm at +4. Let's do that one. +1. Oh wow!
You passed by a lot.
So I get $6. You get an action.
Yeah, I'll use that action to barge into the... Wait, I still don't have a weapon.
I'll just draw, yeah.
I don't know what's in the last basement door. Yeah, I'll use that action to draw a card. It's not an action.
Okay. And then would you like to go first? Or I can go first, too. It's all good.
Yeah, by all means, after you. Ladies first.
First action, go to the private room. 4 Shroud, 0 clues. Is an action parlay. Test will 2. If you succeed, test book 2. If you succeed, investigators at this location may spend 2 clues as a group to give control of the set-aside Randolph Carter asset to an investigator. The patient you've been looking for sits on a bed in the middle of this dark room. You ask him about his condition, but he merely replies, "Why should I help you? You'd never believe me anyway."
So, test will, then intellect, and then spend... And it was 2, like 1 times the number of players' clues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. So
They're pointing out that the rotting remains you keep finding are the remains of the people who fell down the stairs. Yep.
True that. A little bit not amazing on the will. I'm okay on the will.
I can absolutely go in there and pass this next turn.
I don't... Did we do the infestation test with Mythos?
No.
I don't think we did. So that guaranteed...
There's only 1 token left?
Yeah.
It's the cultist. So the infestation spreads to connect to the location. We haven't actually... Really?
I think so.
Why not just put it the furthest from us? All right, Mister. I know things, but I'm not going to spoil them directly. We'll put it in the therapy's word.
And then we put them all back. Alright, so I've done one action. Let's...
It's bothering me how these are like out of line on camera. There we go. Much better.
Second action, I'll play Mr. Rook.
Oh yeah, where's he been?
And third action, not third action. Before the third action, I'll use Mr. Rook, withdraw my cards. Found an astounding revelation, I'll take $2. I guess I'll just flip that. And I'll also take something that I already have, I guess. I'll take maybe I don't have any of these. Damn it. I don't have any of these cards. This is ridiculous.
Nothing was left in your deck that you have a copy of in your hand?
Yeah. Some of them I have out here.
Yeah.
I'll take a quick thinking, I guess. No, I'll take a dream enhancing serum. So then third action, I'll try this parlay. So first it's will 2.
Okay.
There are 3 infested right now.
What's your will? It is 3.
Yeah, so it's a little bit tougher because there are now 3 infested. I'll commit Dream Enhancing Serum and Practice Makes Perfect to be +3.
Skull is -1 right now.
Okay. And in a book test, it's
yeah, that one
5 versus 2.
That one you probably got.
And I'll commit a lab assistant to that just in case. I believe there's a -4 in there somewhere. Whoops.
Nope. I got you.
-1. Okay. So I get Randolph Carter. So Randolph Carter he does take an ally slot. That gets rid of Mr. Ruck. But he gives a will and a book. And after an elder thing is revealed, draw 2 cards.
Huh.
But yeah, poor Mr. Rook.
It seems better than Mr. Rook.
Yeah, I mean, I've already drawn most of my cards, so it's all good.
That seems like the kind of story asset we might get to keep. Neat.
And then we advance this.
Yeah.
So, Carter's statement. After some persuading, you managed to convince the blonde-haired man to listen to your story. Once you explained to him what was happening to your companions, he shakes his head in solemn understanding. I knew this Virgil would cause some trouble. If only I had convinced him not to write that story. You ask him what he means, and he lets out a long sigh before elaborating. It's all true, all of it. The Dreamlands is real, and I believe that something is causing it to merge with the waking worlds. That's where all of this is coming from, he explains, motioning to the spider webs in the corner of the room. With your help, I may be able to temporarily stop the infestation from spreading. Then we can investigate this matter further. He rises from his cot and shakes your hand. My name is Randolph, by the way. Randolph Carter. Shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck. Containing the outbreak, with the aid of Randolph Carter, you may attempt to close the rifts that have opened between the Dreamlands and the waking world. Each infested location gains action. Test will X to attempt to seal the rift. X is the location's shroud. Investigators at this location may spend 2 clues, number of investigators, as a group to automatically succeed. If you succeed, replace the damage token on this location with a horror token. For the remainder of the game, this location cannot become infested. Objective, if there are no infested locations, advance.
So you used your knowledge to have us put the infestation on the higher shroud location.
Well, it's also closer to us, so we can solve it faster.
Suppose. But we're testing willpower against the shroud. I guess we're just going to spend the clues there to automatically succeed, but...
Yeah.
Okay, we can contain this outbreak. Alright, we were in the middle of your turn.
I think that was the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. I haven't gone yet. So why don't I start containing some infestation?
Yeah.
I'm going to move back up to the experimental therapies ward. I'll just spend the 2 clues to convert that to a horror token. I've exterminated the spiders.
You definitely didn't go this turn?
No, because I was thinking I would move after you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking I would set myself up to take the initiative to make sure to pass that parlay next turn, but you handled it. That's 1, 2.
You could take care of that one too.
I guess so.
That makes infestations really minor.
Yeah, because then it can't even spread from there.
Yeah.
Huh? It has to spread from an existing infestation?
I think so.
Man, we're good at this. All right, move up to the waiting room. You have to spend the clues. Like, you can't draw the token out of the bag and spend the clues if you don't succeed, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I am not going to pass this without an Elder Sign or a +1. So I think I'll spend the clues again.
Yeah. I like it.
Also, I don't like failing skill tests with my Night Terrors. So, yeah, we'll just do that. And that's all 4 of my actions. It seems good, though.
Yep. All right.
Okay, upkeep.
Upkeep.
Ooh, I drew Tony's Quarry. Oh, it spawns at the location farthest from Tony Morgan.
So that's any of the.
But it gets a doom and a bounty. That's actually a great time because it's the witching hour to draw the card with the doom. We'll just put it in the morgue. Okay, top of the round. Right. The infestation spreads advances. Hell breaks loose. Suddenly, chaos breaks out in the hospital. The sound of chittering and crashing emerges from the walls. In the darkness, you can barely make out the shapes of bizarre, spider-like creatures scurrying in the distance. Spiders are one thing. Spider-like creatures sound way worse. As you round a corner, you spot an orderly writhing on the polished floor, convulsing violently as though possessed by an insidious force. You rush to his side and flip him onto his back and find that nearly all of his face is covered in thick webbing, and his eyes are wide and glazed over. He does not react as you shake him. Find each suspicious orderly enemy in play and replace it with a set-aside corrupted orderly. It keeps its game state, all tokens and attachments. So, my bounty stays on it. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for each copy of Suspicious Orderly and remove them from the game. Shuffle the set-aside Agents of Atlak Nacha and counterset each remaining set-aside Corrupted Orderly enemy and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Add a Skull token and a Cultist token to the Infestation Bag. That was a lot of stuff.
Skull token and a cultist token?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are the 2 bad ones. Yeah.
Yep. So the infestation spreads faster, but while you get those, yeah, the cultist chooses a location connected to an infested location, so we've contained it. Like, it can't spread.
Yeah.
We are in really good shape.
Yep.
Almost like disappointingly good shape.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't really see the infestation.
Yeah, it spread a lot more in my
do
first
its
game.
thing.
We might have forgotten. We definitely forgotten some, but we caught a lot of them. But we might have forgotten one.
It is possible we did one less, although then there was still like a 50-50 shot that was a tablet, so I don't feel like that dramatically. Because yeah, I thought a little bit later our math where we were counting the Doom tokens didn't consider that we should have done it on the 0 Doom round, right? Like after the agenda advanced.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we did miss one, but it would not have been a lot different. Did we shuffle in the Agents of Atanacha? Yeah, give me those.
Okay.
And Agenda 3A, Hospital of Horrors. The entire building has become infested with a sinister evil, something that does not follow the laws of nature. You need to find some way to either stop it, or to escape before it consumes you too. Forced, at the end of the Mythos phase, make an Infestation Test, and each spider enemy at an infested location gets +1 fight and +1 evade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, this seems...
But your location is not infested anymore. Those guys are spiders, actually, but you are not.
Oh, yeah, so the corrupted orderlies. Right. Yeah, now I can kill this damn thing.
Yeah.
Sort of. I'd have to punch it since I don't have a gun, but,
yeah.
You know.
It is still
Who needs a
staff,
gun?
so your skulls are still -3, but you're at +3 for punching.
Hey, dog. Stop it. He seems to have listened to reason. Okay. That was the top of the Mythos phase, so encounter card, Swarm of Spiders. Swarming 2.
Ooh, Grey Weaver, 4/5/3.
Oh, this must be an
When
agent
it's
of...
ready, each investigator at its location cannot take move action.
Oh, you cannot take its opportunity attacks and just move.
Oh. You handle this one.
Oh, come on.
Gain a resource.
That's a dick move if I've ever seen one.
You know, that's what red cards are for.
I think I drew a card and did not gain a resource last time.
Would you like to place a bounty on any of those?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Like I don't have any guns, so all I can really do is punch the weak ones.
Yeah.
So like I could put. All right, I'll put one on the Grey Weaver. I figure I'm gonna spend my turn mostly punching the corrupted orderly and the swarm, and letting you hopefully just run past and finish this.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, well, why don't I go first?
Mm-hmm.
I will just... Oh, man. I wish I had a way to kill the Grey Weaver. I have let God sort them out, so if I could take out, like, the Grey Weaver and one Swarm Riders, that would be 6.
Oh, you could damage the... Because we're going to finish next turn, so if you can play it next turn.
Yeah, just spend this... Like, I don't have guns, so it would be punching the Grey Weaver at 5 versus 4. I don't love that.
Yeah.
Well...
Oh, yeah, because you also need an action to play like God sort them out. We might as well kill... I guess you kill Kratik or land him out of
Like, if I could land 4 damage on Grey Weaver, the next turn I could try to finish it off and a Swarm of Spiders. But how... We already have, like, 73 XP from this scenario. How much do I really need to, like, God sort them out anyway? Yeah, let me just punch the Corrupted Orderly for 5... I haven't taken the initiative. I'll play it now.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
Wait, no, you use that on the Grey Weaver. Right?
But I don't plan to attack it.
No, but next turn you can kill it for... It's still 1 VP.
It's 5 HP.
Yeah, but like you can get it.
No, I can't.
Not with that kind of attitude.
I'm expecting you to just run past me and end this before I
can't
kill
do it this time, though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did we move Tony's query?
I drew it after the last enemy phase, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think the Grey Weaver
and
doesn't die, unless you have a plan to kill it.
I don't have a plan.
Man, well, not that I would have had the resources, but I was on
the
fence.
Wait, hold on. Let me go first.
Okay.
Unless you really need that taking initiative.
No. I was on the fence about Dynamite Blast building this deck, and I really wish I had one.
1, 2, Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go first. Sorry. Never mind.
Okay, back to it. So I'm going to assume that I'm not going to let God sort them out. Actually, that is just +1, which is all I need, because then it's 6 versus 2. So I'll just do that, actually. On my attack against the Corrupted Orderly, which is free because bounty. So Elder Thing is -1 for the number of infested locations, so that's a damage. Punch it again at +3. Same thing, same result.
Nice.
Kills it. I'll take that resource from the bounty. And let's just start punching spiders. I have 3 actions remaining.
Oh, decorate spell.
Oh, yeah, I don't really see that being a thing I do, but... Punching spider number 1. -3 hits it.
Nice.
Punching spider number 2. 0 hits it. Scott points out Dynamite Blast is really good in this campaign. Well, it's my blind play, so little did I know, but maybe I'll take the... What level is the upgraded Dynamite Blast?
3. No.
So he can't.
2.
So he can't take
Never
that
mind.
anyway.
2. I'm thinking of Storm Spirits.
Maybe I'll go adaptable and get some dynamite in here.
No, you can. Yeah, no, there's a 2. If you can take level 2.
No, it's level 0 through 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, Spider Punch number 3, an Elder Sign. Okay, that kills the spider.
More bounties.
Puts some bounties on bounty contracts. Why not? Okay, your turn.
So go to the stairwell. Go to the experimental therapies ward. And then I'm gonna spend 2 to play Dream Diary.
Oh.
Actually, wait. If I go to the stairwell. No, that's it. Yeah. All right. And I'll overwrite Old Book of Lore, so this goes back there.
Nice.
So that'll be here. So upkeep.
Yeah, it was a quick turn. Okay.
Mhm.
As always, my turns. I guess it's because I have 3 times as many actions as you. My turns are really long and yours are really short. Grey Weaver attacks me, actually, before the upkeep.
Yep.
For a damage and 2 horror. I'll put the 1 and 1 on Leo at this point. And I take 1 horror. Also, Tony's Quarry moves to the stairwell. No, it's...
Not a hunter.
Oh, it's not a hunter. I just have to get to it to remove the doom, which...
Yeah, so it actually didn't really matter.
Yeah, oh, okay. That was a really good weakness draw. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, top of a new round. Doom number 1 on Hospital of Horrors. Will of the Spider Mother. There, I can see my wide eyes at this art. Holy shit. It's a power trait. Revelation, test willpower 3. If there's a spider enemy at your location, you cannot commit cards to the skill test. If you fail, you cannot attack or investigate until the end of the round. I might be not doing anything this round. I can't commit because there's a spider, so I'm testing at -1. Let's... -3. Alright, so I failed. When I fail, my Night Terrors also are going to remove the top 3 cards of my deck. There's a weakness, it's the Mob Enforcer. So I draw that.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
I draw an Outbreak, so Infestation Test. Tablets.
Nothing.
So that's just fine because look at, and then we have the regular End of Mythos Infestation Test. Cultist, which is I think nothing as well.
Or wait, what did Outbreak say? Did Tablet?
Tablet, if my location is infested.
Oh, okay.
Treat it as a skull, but it's not infested.
Nice. Also, Skull wouldn't do anything anyway.
No,
Skull finds a spider. Yeah, okay. Cultist just can't spread the infestation. Alright. So... Yeah, and as Scott pointed out, yes, I can parlay this Mob Enforcer. I have exactly the 4 resources for that, so that accomplishes something, but Honestly, kind of none of it matters if you want to just run up there and spend the clue.
All right.
Oh, you're trying to translate your dream diary. Let's see
I'm
this.
going to search my bonded cards for Essence of the Dream, add to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to take 2 horror to reduce the shroud of this to 0. Because there's no limit on that, right? When you investigate it?
Yeah, on the location?
Yeah.
Nope.
So I will investigate at 6, 7, 8, 9 to 0. Well, I don't think I need 9. Let's do 8 to 0.
Arguably, you only need 7 to 0.
All right, no, let's do Grisly Town as well.
To make it 8 again? Or to make it
Cultist.
9?
What is that? That's like
Cultist, reveal another chaos token. If you fail, it's an infestation test. -3?
Okay.
You're good. Okay.
Cool. So then I succeeded by 3 or more. So I have 2 actions left. I will shortcut.
Nice.
Then I will move here. Then I'll spend 2 clues to disinfect.
All right.
And
Yeah.
that.
So,
it,
since-
right? Or
since-
do we have to be at the?
No, the objective is just if there are no infested locations in play, advance.
Nice.
So nice, you translated your dream diary.
Yep.
And, right, is that what goes in the combat log? Just
Yeah, I've interpreted the dreams.
you've interpreted the dreams. Bravo. The dreams of surprise, they were spiders in your dreams. The next step. With the final rift sealed, the infestation ceases and the hospital returns to normal. Good work, Randolph says. Still, I believe this matter warrants further investigation. We do not know what caused this to happen. You remind him that there is also the matter of your companions who still refuse to wake. Yes, of course, that too. Come, let us go somewhere private where we can discuss what our next step should be. Sadly, I do not believe there is anything more we can do to aid your friends here. You don't know if Randolph means here as in the hospital or here as in the waking world. But either way, it does not bode well for your companions. Check the campaign log. If Dr. I forgot about this decision. If Dr. Maheswaran joined the investigators and she was in play when the scenario ended R1. If she joined the investigators and she was not in play when the scenario ended R2. If she stayed with the patients, R3. Okay. Alright. I turned her away.
We didn't either. We knew that we were fine.
We clearly were. We ultimately had a pretty easy time of it.
Scott asked which diary I'm going to take. Yeah, definitely the big hand one. I will probably rarely be under 8 cards, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, makes sense. Before you depart from the hospital, you go back to the emergency ward to check on Dr. Maheswaran. The door to the room where your companions are staying is sealed shut, so you knock on the door and ask if she is there. On the other side, you hear furniture being shifted aside and knocked over. An exhausted Shivani Maheswaran cracks open the door and peers at you with bloodshot eyes. Oh, thank goodness it is you. She lets you in and collapses onto a nearby chair. Those things tried to get into the room. I had to barricade myself inside to stop them. You inform her that the danger has passed and thank her for watching over your friends. I'll continue to keep an eye on them, she says. Just please, tell me there are no more spiders out there or I'm taking the first train out of this town. As you leave, you swear to your sleeping friends that you will get to the bottom of this and save them. In your campaign log, record Dr. Maheswaran is alive. In your campaign log, record Randolph escaped the hospital with the investigators. Any one investigator may choose to add Randolph Carter, chained to the waking world, the Dream Eater's card number 79. Good to specify that, despite the fact that we had to. Anyway. To their deck. This card does not count toward that investigator's deck size. That seems a little more like a U card.
Yeah, I think Will and Book are.
Especially, and because Mr. Rook, you can use his charges, use his soak, and clear the space. Okay. Skip to resolution 5. Oh, there's more resolutions to read. Okay. You depart from the hospital with the blonde-haired man in tow, and he introduces himself more fully. The man, whose name is Randolph Carter, tells you that he is a quote-unquote dreamer, like Virgil Gray and your friends, one with the ability to traverse the divide between the waking world and a parallel dimension that was created by, is sustained by, and dwells within the dreams of all living organisms on Earth, a realm he calls the Dreamlands. It's all in caps. It is a place of both dreams and nightmares, he explains, and I'm afraid your friends are trapped there as we speak. You ask if there is anything you can do to aid them. Randolph ponders this for a moment, then replies, "Normally, dreamers can return to the real world simply by willing themselves awake, but for some reason, your friends are unable to do so. If you truly wish to help them, you too must enter the dreamlands and find them. But forcing your way into the dreamlands is not easy. Such paths are usually accessible only to experienced dreamers, and only in sleep. Still, there are some places where the dreamlands touch the waking world, and in those places, with the right tools, you may enter the dreamlands in your physical body. I know of such a place, not far from here. However," before Randolph is able to finish his sentence, he is interrupted by a mysterious voice. And trails off, and that's the end of that. Okay. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display, which is 1,000,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 XP?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We didn't kill the Grey Weaver, so.
Yeah. Oh, you're such a failure.
It was pretty terrible luck. I should have been able to kill it.
Excuses.
Yeah, I know. I had 3 more weapons and 2 prepared for the worsts in that deck, and drew none of them. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. So 9 XP. Remove the Infestation Bag and all infestation tokens from the game. There's no need to keep or record them. If you're playing the Web of Dreams as a 4-part campaign, proceed to the interlude, the Black Cat. But if you're playing the Web of Dreams and the Dream Quest as an interconnected 8-part campaign, which are we doing? We didn't really talk about it. Are we...
I figured we'd do interconnected.
Do both? Okay. So next time we play, we'll have new decks and play the other half. All right. So then, since we have not played Scenario 1A, proceed to that scenario. Alrighty.
Either that, or if someone, like, we could ask someone to play the other half. Either way, though, we should do some kind of interconnected one.
Yeah, I think we should do it. But if we wanted to, during QuarantineCon, start another campaign that we're splitting with someone and playing on Tabletop Sim or something like that,
Yeah.
Not opposed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good game.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, interesting scenario. It was fun, and I love the setting and the spiders and the writing and everything. Pretty easy the way it played out for us.
Yeah. We might have cheated a little bit, but I don't think we cheated that bad.
Yeah, I don't think we, I think the worst we did was miss an infestation test, and that's not going to dramatically, it had a good chance of doing nothing at all with the tablet, and it might have added one more spread, but I think we would have been fine. Okay.
Yeah, the
Cool.
time I played before, it got a little more infested.
Yeah.
So we had to actually take some tests to disinfect. So, like, will mattered. This game, we didn't take any tests at all to disinfect, so.
True, yeah. Scott is volunteering Casey to play the other half with him. Problem is, I don't know when, since we're playing this, I'm torn because I know it's quarantine and all, and this may be the last time that we play together for a while because of it, but I also really don't like the idea of playing blind plays on Tabletop Sim. Like, I want to see the cards and have the physical, I don't know. I'm torn. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the quarantine looks like. How badly it looks like we need to do some Tabletop Sim dreaming.
Yeah, I mean, from this, I would say infestations, like, no big deal. Like, you can just kind of get them done in a few turns. We'll see how, like, the governor and the president and, you know, the CDC feel about infestations.
Yeah, the outbreak might have gone a little further than just St. Mary's Hospital. So we'll see. Cool. Well, it's late on what is kind of a work night.
Yeah.
It's a work from home night.
Yep.
We're both working from home tomorrow.
Yeah.
But should probably wrap this up. So thanks to those of you who watched and who, I was going to say silently judged, but you weren't silent. We heard a lot of judgment out of you. But we appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for following our QuarantineCon content. We'll have another video up on Friday, finishing off our sacrifice of bad Arkham cards.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's fun. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.